Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, Kenyans, we seem to be forgetting very quickly, and we move on so fast. Because of that, sometimes we end up landing in a problem. Then we discover when it is too late. Now, there was a reason why ODM party joined the Kenya Kwanza administration. Remember, we had a protest in this country, super massive, led by Gen Z. It was almost turning into a revolution, where even youth managed to walk to the parliament because members of parliament were not listening when they said reject finance bill. It was all about increasing taxes, an issue that earned William Ruto a name, Zakayo. And even earlier, we had other protests led by Azimio, where the name Zakayo was born. So it was all about reject finance bill. So Ruto was more of Zakayo than a president. So after the finance bill was passed, you all know it was supposed to be signed by William Ruto. But due to the pressure and the fear from Gen Zs, Ruto did not sign the bill. Secondly, he was forced to dissolve his cabinet. Then thirdly, he was again constituting a new cabinet, where now some of the ODM leaders were involved. What Raila Odinga referred to as experts. He said that we are sending our experts from ODM to go and help President Ruto to run the government. Experts. Joho, Opio Andai, Oparanya, and John Badi. Tuko mpaka na AG. Those are the experts. So what do we expect having ODM sending the experts to go and correct the mess that even led youth to go to the street, threatening Ruto's presidency? Now we have them. What has changed? What we are learning, and this is what Eugene Wamalwa is trying to address as DAP-K party leader, is that instead of ODM going to correct the problem, they just join the regime in what they have been doing earlier. Look at that. As we are today, we are seeing the Treasury CS suggesting to go back to the kind of taxation that we had. As we are speaking now, we see all this CS is not actually solving the problem, but instead supporting what Ruto has been doing earlier. So, Eugene Wamalwa believes that instead of these experts helping Kenyans by correcting the mess in this government, they have joined William Ruto, and therefore Ruto has converted them into more Zakayos. That is Eugene Wamalwa. Because of this, DAP-K is exiting from the relationship that has no any interest of serving the people, but instead, they are more of oppressing.
So we are saying as DAP, we cannot and we no longer find it tenable to continue being in a relationship with people who are no longer like-minded with us, who are assisting, aiding and abetting Zakayo in reintroducing harsh taxes. When John Badi brings back those taxes, you will not say it's Ruto who has brought those taxes. You would say that Ruto has converted some of our colleagues in ODM to become Zakayos like him in preparation for the 10th of August 2027 elections.
Now we are continuing with this panel discussion, but just a quick request for those who are watching and you have not subscribed, please consider subscribing. To our returning subscribers, I must say thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much. And before I forget, I want to come to you with a very, very humble request. I have been running a program here to try and raise funds to help a church put up a new structure. They have been in a muddy church for a very long time. Then they decided that they will try to put up a new modern church. So they started the foundation and they reached somewhere just near the lintel. But they did not fix even the lintel itself. So they got stuck, financial constraint. And I saw it, then I went there to help them. So I went further to fix the beams. Right now, the window is okay, it's well fixed. Then I also went one more step to get them 150 frames as requested by the fundis. Now, the big task ahead of them is getting the iron sheets in order for them to roof this church. They will need 75 iron sheets, according to the contractor, but they don't have. So my own grandmother, who is actually a member of this church, by then she's 88 years old, we celebrate that. She asked me, why can't you talk to your friends to help us now? We are stuck here, you tried, but you will not manage. And I told her, okay, you come and speak to them. I'm sure they will listen to your case and they're good people, they can help. So she's here requesting for your help in order for them to get the iron sheets and roof their church. Hi guys, now today I'm here with my grandmother and I've been visiting their church. She has been really requesting me to try and help so that they can finish the construction of this church. Kuna vile wamekwama. So leo nikasema nitakuja nimwambia ongee na nyinyi ili na nyinyi pia msikie kama mnaweza guzwa pia mwasaidie ili waweze kuweka roofing kwa hii kanisa. Tumejaribu sana, tumejaribu kuweka linde ilikuwa imesimama, and pia tumeenda hatua pia tukapata frames zenye nataka fix, but they don't have iron sheets na hawana pia milango na madirisha. So ningependa pia wasalimie, awaambie majina yake, alafu pia waambie mwenyewe. Unaweza kusalimia.
Naitwa Stureh na huyu ni mjukuu wangu. Mwambia aongee na nyinyi marafiki yake mtusaidie kanisa kujenga na mapato. Hakuna mapato. Kama mtusaidia tutaomba Mungu abariki.
Now, if you are in a position to help, you can send in your contribution through the following number: 0708340092. That's my number, Charles Inangungwa. Now, whatever we will get here, I can promise you we'll go straight to the hardware, buy the iron sheet, and deliver it to the church. I also share the details back with you. We have been able, as of now, to raise 45,400 Kenyan shillings this morning as I'm recording, 6:55 a.m. And I'm so grateful to each and everyone who sent in their contribution. Of late, allow me to mention these two names, Anne and Sylvester. Thank you so much. I've received your contribution. The other names I mentioned in the previous video. So we are just blessed by 30,000 Kenyan shillings, and we can just do it for them. So let us keep on doing so. I will be closing this program on the 10th of this month. That very Sunday is when we are going to close it. So we have this period to try and see what we can get. How I hope that we really just manage this. And I know we can. Now, thank you so much. And let us go back to our discussion. Now, the reality is that DAPK party is trying to exit, but they have to do that formally by writing to the registrar of political party and the Ruto. Then they will exit and form another coalition as they prepare to work with other like-minded people. But what Eugene Wamalwa has talked about is true, naked truth. instead of ODM going there to convince Ruto so that he will not be viewed and seen like as a Kayo, a tax collector. They were supposed to change that to look like he is not. They have failed to convert William Ruto to a good president. Instead, Ruto has managed to convert them into Zacchaeus. So we had one Zacchaeus. Now there are many. Gachagua amewaondokea. Hayuko pale. Ako Madeira. And now the new Zacchaeus that we have today are the ODM experts. Zacchaeus, we heard he wanted to sell 11 parastatals. Yesterday, I shared a video here where John Bad, CS4 Treasury, went to Washington, D.C. and had a conversation with IMF and World Bank. The discussion is about disposing of KICC, KCC, with other cooperatives, Kenya Pipeline, you can mention them. Literature Bureau, 11 parastatals that the court had put a stop on selling. They are suggesting on how to liquidate them. Si hawa ni mazakayo tu sasa. Uongo iko wapi kwa statement ya Eugene Wamalwa? When John Bad says that we are thinking on reintroducing the Finance Bill 2024, what is that? He's suggesting for us to go back to where we were rejecting what took the youth to the street. Si hawa ni mazakayo. Ama hiyo inamaanisha nini? So the experts never convinced William Ruto to change. Instead, Ruto has managed to convince these ODM experts into more Zacchaeus. So Zacchaeus ni wengi, wameongezeka, shida ni nyingi, hakuna mpango wa kusaidia mwananchi wa kawaida. Hawa ni watu wamepeleka matumbo zao, na kwa sababu ya hiyo hawatatutetea, watajitetea to keep their work. So there is nothing positive at all. Oparanya alikuja akasema mtalipa inaitwaje? Hustler Fund. Ameleta shida kubwa. Nataka kuingiza watu CRB. Si hawa ni mazakayo. He should have been suggesting on how to make it so important to the people by increasing the amount they are offering. 500 ni ya kazi gani? 1000 ni ya kazi gani? Pea watu 5000, 10, 20, 100. Oparanya is not doing so. Sasa hawa ni mazakayo tu. Opio Wandayi hako pale, alikuwa mtu mzuri sana before. Saizi wanasema vile Adani will take over Ketraco. Na mambo mengine mengi tu. Sasa tunaenda wapi? Airport is going and they are watching. Sasa mazakayo wengi. They failed to convert William Ruto. Ruto has converted them. So because of this, as Kenyans we have to think on our own. Tutaendelea na hii mambo. Sasa ODM has betrayed the people. UDA has betrayed the people. Tunaenda wapi? We have to make a well-informed decision in the next election, not based on ethnicity or political parties. Ati sasa huko ni stronghold ya ODM, huko ni stronghold ya UDA. No. Lazima tujifikirie vizuri. Because these people, seemingly, they are here to play with our mind.